Hey guys, welcome back. So today we have this 2013 MacBook Pro. It's bought it off of eBay. The owner said that it should be working just fine, but it has a swollen battery, which causes the trackpad to not... It works, like you can move your finger around, but you just can't like press down on it. First inspections on the MacBook, it actually looked like the owner took really good care of it. He packaged it well, kept all the original clips, everything, the original charger, the original case. You're going to be able to see it here in a second, but it honestly looked very good condition, and it had the original Apple battery in it, which is why it was so swollen, because it's, 11 years old now, so yeah. It even had the original plastic casing around the MacBook, which is in really good condition. So now turning it on for the first time, it does hold a charge, but it dies really quickly is what I was told. So turning it on, we can get it up right here, and then you can hear that boot chime. Then boots right up to macOS Big Sur. So let's go ahead and power it off and then get started on that battery.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader.
So first here, just taking off all the initial back screws. Really tedious, actually. It actually took a long time. They were not really fitting with the screwdriver that I was provided with from the battery. But opening it for the first time, you can just see how swollen those batteries are, man. I was honestly, I was astonished, man. Those things are very, very thick. But other than that, very, very dust-free, very well kept care of. What we're going to be doing today is just replacing the battery, putting on some new thermal paste, and just cleaning it. But I don't really even think that we're going to need to be cleaning it that much. Starting on taking off these screws here, there's only 2 screws that you need to take off this battery. You just got to rip off some plastic pieces that say you're going to lose your warranty, whatever. It's freaking 10 years old anyway. So I'm taking off the stickers and just going to unscrew those next 2 screws. And then after taking off those 2 screws, there's super, super sticky adhesive that you're going to want to take off. Luckily, mine was the original battery, so it had been worn down over time, and the batteries expanded, which got rid of that sticky stuff mostly. So I kind of just took my pliers and just kind of went in there. You really should not be doing this. I actually did end up popping one of the batteries, but I didn't pop the actual lithium-ion part. It was just the original casing, the outer casing. So I got really lucky, but you should not be doing this. Please do not do this. Pretty stupid. And coming to the end here, these 2 last batteries were definitely the hardest ones to get out. There wasn't really a grab point, but I ended up getting them. So now to installing the new battery. Honestly, pretty self-explanatory. You got one sticky side, one non-sticky side, and you just have to plug it in. Take it in here, just making sure that it fits. Then I'm going to take out the sticky side, slap it down, then plug in the battery, and then we're going to test it. So booting it up worked just fine. Everything went to plan. So now let's go ahead and replace that thermal paste. So first thing we got to do is unscrew these 4 screws holding the heat pipes onto the CPU. So just got to take those off. And then there's going to be 1 screw on each end of the heat pipe holding it to the chassis. You just got to unscrew those. Then the heat pipe will be free. You can take it off, and then you'll have access to the CPU. Taking off that final screw, I can go ahead and take off that heat pipe, and my goodness, was the thermal paste crusty. Probably guaranteed the original thermal paste on there, so good thing I went in there and replaced it. If I would have kept that on there, probably would have been running very, very hot. So just taking isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip here, I put the isopropyl alcohol onto the Q-tip, and then you just gotta kind of scrub it away. Same thing for the heat pipe here. Just gonna grab another Q-tip, pour some isopropyl alcohol on here, and then just scrub it away. And then looking at the actual CPU and the heatsink, they look a lot cleaner and a lot better. Just putting on that thermal paste, just a little squeeze on the big CPU and then a little squeeze on the other one. And then you just gotta put the heat pipe back on, and then you're gonna be all set. There did end up being a little bit of gunk, so I just cleaned it off with a Q-tip. And then just doing some final touches here, just wiping off whatever I touched with a Clorox wipe, and just running down on the surface. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the 2013 MacBook Pro Retina. It's got an i7, 8GB of RAM, and 256GB of storage. I did upgrade this to macOS Sonoma myself. If you want to watch how I did that, you can go ahead and watch my other video. But if you do want to purchase this MacBook, it is listed for sale on my eBay for $250. I'll include the link down below. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.